Okay, we are back with C.W.F. Primetime Wrestling, locks and suplexes. And we're on to match 2. It's going to be George the Animal Steel versus the Iron Sheik. Iron Sheik starts with a belly-to-belly suplex on George the Animal Steel. George goes for a blatant choke. Iron Sheik dodges the choke by countering the ropes by choking George on the ropes. George is down. Sheik goes for the camel clutch, and George taps out. The winner of the match, the Iron Sheik. You are just a jabroni, George the Animal Steel. Okay, back to Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan. Standing by is a superstar with plenty on his mind. And let's go to a promo with King Kong Bundy. Well, Magnum TA, you finally made it to the big time. But I promise you, this will be your first match here. Well, this will be your first and last match in the C.W.F. So I hope you like hospital food, because that's where you're going. All expenses paid, courtesy of the Heenan family. Because when I hit the avalanche, it's going to be lights out for you, Mr. Magnum TA. Okay, and our next match, folks, is going to be from Portland Wrestling, the Grappler versus Kung Fu Chris from NDW. The Grappler goes for a snapmare. Kung Fu Chris comes with a pole Gene. The Grappler counters with a gut wrench. Chris goes for the blue John Gene. The Grappler is hurt. Chris goes for the Chon Chi John. The Grappler counters with the face to the mat. Chris comes off the ropes. The Grappler nails him with a knee lift. The Grappler takes over on level 2 offense. The Grappler hits Chris with another knee lift, and Chris is hurt, folks. This is a real wrestling clinic between these two. And the Grappler hits a shoulder breaker on Chris, and Chris is down. The Grappler hits the Grappler twist and goes for the pin. And the winner of the match, folks, is the wrestling legend, the Grappler. Young punk. Kung Fu's good, but sometimes you can't beat a classic. Okay, folks, it is time for your main event of the evening. King Kong Bundy versus Magnum TA with your ring announcer, Gary Michael Capetta. Bundy and Magnum begin exchanging punches in the middle of the ring. The crowd goes wild. Magnum wins the brawl and starts off on level 2 offense. Magnum starts with a right jab to Bundy. Bundy is hurt. Magnum goes for the running forearm to Bundy. And Magnum goes for the pin. And Magnum gets the pin. The winner of the match, folks, in his debut match, is Magnum TA. You're all nothing but hot air, Bundy. At the end of the day, all it took was a good forearm. Like David versus Goliath, this little guy comes out on top. Alright, folks, that's it for C.W.F. Primetime Wrestling. Hope you enjoyed the fun. I hope you enjoyed the fun, and we'll see you next time, right here in the C.W.F. For Rocky Starwind, Gary Michael Capella, and Bobby the Brain Heenan, I'm Gorilla Monsoon, saying we'll see you at the matches.